Welcome to the class. During this capsule on sales, we have discussed selling, we have discussed various other aspects of ability to sell, personal selling, we have talked about direct selling, we have talked about customer needs, approaching a customer, we have made various kinds of this thing. Today I would like to expose you to consumer buying behavior. This is a question which is always there with the manufacturers, with the marketeers, that what way the consumers buy. Definition of buying behavior is a decision process and acts of people involved in buying and using product. We need to understand why consumers make purchases that they make. What factors influence consumer purchases? What are the changing factors in our society? Consumer buying behavior refers to the buying behavior of the ultimate consumer. We need to analyze this to ascertain the buyer's reactions to a firm's marketing strategy, which will have impact on the firm's success. The marketing concept that a firm should create, marketing mix that satisfy means give visibility to the customers. Therefore, analyze the what, where, when and how consumer buys. Then the marketers can predict how consumer will respond to marketing strategy. There are 6 stages to the consumer buying decision process. It's a very complex decisions. We have tried to simplify this. Actual purchase is only one of the process. Not all decision processes lead to purchases. All consumer decisions do not always include 6 stages determined by degree of complexity. The 6 stages are problem recognition. Problem recognition means awareness of need. Difference between the desired state and the actual condition. Definition is assortment of products. Hunger. Food hunger stimulates you to eat. You feel hungry. And once you feel hungry, what happens next? The marketers would need to know that you have felt hungry. What would you like to have at that stage? Next stage is information search. Internal search, memory search, external search. If you want more information, friends and relations, word of mouth, marketeers dominated competition, shopping, public resources, etc. Hungry in Gurgaon, non-veg, veg, Chinese, nearest to the place, quick delivery. So this is the information search which you are doing. Then you evaluate the alternatives. Need to establish criteria for evaluation, the features which the buyer wants or does not want. Rank or weight the alternatives or do a search. May decide what you want to eat: spicy, Indian, get the highest rank, If you are not satisfied with the choice, then return to the second phase. Second phase being information search. Okay. Because from evaluation of alternatives, you go back to information search. Now, at this stage, can you think of another restaurants? Look in the yellow pages, information from different sources, maybe treated differently. Marketers trying to influence by framing alternatives, giving ads on yellow pages, giving ads on websites, appearing in the websites. Purchase decision. This may differ from decision time elapsed between the product availability. Well, you have taken a decision that you will choose from buying alternatives, includes a product, package, store, method of purchase. That is a purchase decision taken. But actual purchase, timing may be different depending upon availability, method of purchase, any other schemes, summer schemes, winter scheme, festival scheme. Next comes is post-purchase evaluation. Post-purchase evaluations is the analysis of the outcome, satisfaction or dissatisfaction. The feeling that have you made the right decision? The decision could be reduced. This dissonance, both the feeling of discomfort, can be reduced by warranties, after sales service, communication. Say after eating an Indian meal, you may think really you wanted a Chinese meal instead. But by the time you have left the hotel or restaurant, you've been given a happy hours coupon. So you feel little happier about it. So we will now, this is the consumer behavior process. We will now talk about the type of consumer buying behavior. How will he behave in different situations? This is determined by level of involvement in purchase decision, the importance and intensity of interest in a particular product in a particular situation. If you were to buy a soap, possibly you may send somebody else to buy a soap. But if you were to buy a beauty cream, possibly you will be more involved in buying a beauty cream. The buyer's level of involvement determines why he or she is motivated to seek information about certain products and brands, and virtually ignores the other. High involvement purchases, Honda motorbike, high price goods, project visible to others, and higher the risk, higher the involvement. The type risk can be personal risk, social risk, economic risk. So now we will come to types of consumer buying behaviors. It can be a routine response program behavior, buying low involvement, frequently purchased, low cost needs items. They require very little search and decisions can be taken almost automatically. Examples include soft drinks, snack foods, milk, etc. Limited decision making. Buying products when you need to obtain information about unfamiliar brand in familiar product category requires a moderate time of information gathering, include clothes, product class, and not the brand. Then the question comes of extensive decision making complex, high involvement, unfamiliar, expensing, and for infrequently bought products. High degree of economic performance, psychological risk. These includes cars, homes, computer, education. You spend a lot of time seeking information and deciding. Information from company, media marketing, friends and relatives. You go through then all the 6 stages of the buying process which we are talking. Then there's a buying behavior called impulse buying, when you do not require any, you just buy on the impulse. The salespeople require this kind of the customer who buys without thinking much, and he can be buying without cautious planning. The purchase of the same product do not elicit always the same buying behavior. Product can shift from one category to another category. Now, in the next lectures, we will talk about categories that affect consumer buying decision products. Try to go through my website, listen to the video. It will be useful you for your career progression. Thank you.